Friends are an important part of our lives. Why do you think so? Share your ideas with your friend. What do you do when you are with your friends and how do you feel? Answer: I think friends are really important because they make our lives happier and more fun. Friends are there to share our joys and help us when we are sad. They make us laugh and play with us, so we never feel lonely. When I am with my friends, we do a lot of different things. Sometimes we play games like hide and seek or tag, and other times we just talk and share stories. We also help each other with homework and projects, which makes studying a lot more enjoyable. During breaks, we like to draw, sing songs, or even make up little plays. When I'm with my friends, I feel happy and relaxed. It's like having a team of people who understand me and make everything better. We trust each other and can be ourselves without worrying about being judged. Having friends make every day brighter and more exciting. Now, complete the following sentences by writing in the shapes given below. Share your completed sentences with your classmates and teacher. One has been done for you. First, with my friend I play. Second, with my friend I laugh. Third, with my friend I share stories. Next, with my friend I feel happy. Second, with my friend I feel relaxed. Third, with my friend I feel excited. Question 2. The title of the chapter is The Unlikely Best Friends. A. What can be the meaning of unlikely? Discuss in groups and then discuss with your teacher. Answer: the word unlikely means something that is not expected to happen or is not probable. It suggests a situation or relationship that is surprising or unusual. In the context of friendships, unlikely best friends are people who, at first glance, seem too different to get along or have close bond. They might have different backgrounds, interests, or personalities, but despite these differences, they form a strong friendship. B. Can you think of some unlikely friends? Share your answer with your teacher. Answer: yes, here are few examples of unlikely friends. A cat and a dog. Cats and dogs are often seen as natural enemies, but there are many stories and videos showing them becoming best friends, playing, and even sleeping together. Second, a rich kid and a poor kid. In many stories and real life, kids from vastly different economic backgrounds find common ground and become close friends, showing that friendship can transcend financial status. Third, an introvert and an extrovert. An introvert who prefers quiet and solitude, and an extrovert who loves socializing and being in crowds might seem like an unlikely pair, but they can balance each other out and learn from each other's strengths. Next, a scientist and an artist. Someone who is deeply analytical and someone who is highly creative might seem like they wouldn't have much in common, but their different perspectives can lead to a deep and enriching friendship. These examples show that unlikely friendships can happen when people look beyond their differences and find shared values or interests. Comprehension 1. Let us discuss. Question 1. Talk about the things that Gajraj and Bunty did together. Now, write in the shapes given below. One has been done for you. Bunty and Gajraj played, bath, shared food, rides. Question 2. Why did the farmer hug Bunty? Answer: the farmer hugged Bunty because he had been looking for his dog ever since Bunty disappeared from his house. The farmer was relieved and happy to find his lost dog again, hence the affectionate hug. Question 3. Do you think Bunty will leave Gajraj and go home with the farmer? Answer: it's likely that Bunty will go home with the farmer because Bunty recognizes the farmer and responds to him, indicating a previous bond. However, since Bunty also formed a friendship with Gajraj, it's possible that Bunty might try to visit Gajraj or that the farmer might allow Bunty to visit the stable to maintain the new friendship. The story leaves room for interpretation but Bunty's initial response to the farmer suggests he will go home with him. Comprehension 2. Let us discuss. Question 1. Why did Gajraj not eat his food? Answer. Gajraj did not eat his food because he was heartbroken and missed his friend, Bunty, the dog. The emotional distress of being separated from his friend caused Gajraj to lose his appetite. Question 2. Who were friends at the end of the story? Answer. At the end of the story, the following friendships were formed. First, Gajraj and Bunty. The elephant and the dog rekindled their friendship once Bunty returned to the stable. Second, the Mahout and the farmer. The Mahout and the farmer also became friends, united by their shared concern and affection for Gajraj and Bunty. Let us think and reflect. Question 1. Read the following lines and answer the questions that follow. A. In spite of royal comforts, Gajraj was sad because he had no friends. The Mahout or elephant trainer was the only one he ever interacted with. The Mahout was a kind man who served Gajraj food and gave him a bath in the elephant pond daily. He was a good caretaker but not a friend. First, complete with one word. Mahout kind, Gajraj sad. Second, the Mahout was a good caretaker because he gave food to Gajraj and a bath in the pond. Third, what do you think is the difference between a friend and a caretaker? Answer. A caretaker is someone who looks after another's basic needs, such as food and hygiene, while a friend provides emotional support, companionship, and shares experiences and activities. A friend creates a bond based on mutual affection and trust. B. Are you missing your friend? Asked the farmer, remembering the happy look on Bunty's face while sitting on the elephant's back. I cannot see you hungry, said the farmer. If you miss your friend so much, go to him. The farmer removed the rope with which he had tied the dog. First, the farmer uses the word friend to refer to the elephant. Second, how did the farmer know that Bunty was hungry? Answer. The farmer knew that Bunty was hungry because he had not touched his food ever since he was brought home. Third, why did the farmer remove the rope with which he had tied Bunty? Answer. The farmer removed the rope because he realized that Bunty was missing his friend Gajraj and he did not want Bunty to go hungry out of sadness. He wanted to reunite the friends. Fourth, complete with one word. Gajraj, Bunty, Mahout, farmer. Second, give two examples to show that Gajraj was very happy to have a friend. Answer. Gajraj shared his food with Bunty when he saw the dog was tired and hungry, showing his eagerness to make a friend. Gajraj picked up Bunty with his trunk and gave him a joyous swing when the dog returned to the stable, showing his happiness and excitement at having his friend back. Question 3. How did the Mahout come to know that Gajraj was sad? Answer. The Mahout noticed that Gajraj was not eating his favorite food and seemed uninterested in food for several days, leading him to realize that Gajraj was sad and possibly missing his friend Bunty. Question 4. Why do you think Bunty licked the farmer's hand? Answer. Bunty licked the farmer's hand as a sign of affection and gratitude. It was his way of thanking the farmer for understanding his feelings and allowing him to return to his friend Gajraj. Question 5. What was unlikely about the friendship of Gajraj and Bunty? Answer. The friendship between Gajraj, an elephant, and Bunty, a dog, was unlikely because they were different species with different habits and environments. Despite these differences, they formed a strong bond and became best friends, which was unexpected and unusual. Let us learn. First, Gajraj was sad without a friend, and when he met Bunty, he was filled with joy. Sad and filled with joy are opposites. Opposites can also be formed by adding some letters before a word. For example, unhappy, incorrect, disconnect, misuse. Now, take help from the words given as hints and fill up their opposites in the puzzle. Note All the words are from the story you have just read. We are opposites. Across. Third, unkind. Opposite of unkind is kind. Opposite of yelped is loud. Opposite of awake is asleep. Opposite of relieved is worried. Opposite of missing is found. So across I have written the words third, kind, 7, loud, 8, asleep, 9, worried, 10, found. Down, opposite of started is finished. Opposite of appeared, disappeared. Opposite of sad, delighted. Opposite of untouched, touched. Opposite of hate, love. First, finished. Second, disappeared. Fourth, delighted. Fifth, touched. Sixth, love. Second, now complete the paragraph with some of the words you have used in the puzzle. Answer: my pencil was missing. I was very sad as it was a gift from my friend. I woke up my elder brother who was asleep on the bed. I told him that my pencil seemed to have disappeared. He yelped and told me to look under my pillow. I was relieved when I found the pencil there. Third, the words that tell us about an action are called verbs. In the story, the author tells us what happened before. To do that, the past form of the action word verb is used. Let us learn about the three forms of the past tense. Simple past tense, used to show that the action had happened earlier. Second form of the verb plus add d or ed to the verb. Second, past progressive tense, used to show that the action did not finish and was going on. I, he, she, it plus was plus verb plus ing. For plural, we, you, they plus verb plus ing. Third, past perfect tense, used to show that the action was completed. Had plus third form of the verb. Given below are some verbs from the story. Put the verbs in their correct column in the table given above. Answer: simple past tense, looked, gave, went, served, told, asked, felt, touched, threw, arrived, noticed. Second, past progressive tense, was looking, was missing, was munching, was noticing, was tying, was asking, was feeling. Past perfect tense, had ordered, had followed, had remained, had tied, had noticed, had missed. Select the correct form of the verb to complete the passage. Check your answers with the teacher. The farmer came back and noticed that Bunty was sad. He had tied Bunty with a rope the day before. He asked Bunty why he was sad. Farmer felt that Bunty was missing Gajraj and set him free. Fourth, neither the farmer nor the Mahout noticed that the two friends were in tears. The words neither nor are used to state that the farmer and the Mahout did not notice the same thing. Neither nor connect two negative choices. For example, neither Rohit nor I want to play football. When you need to choose between two things that you want, you may use either or. For example, Rohit wants to play either cricket or kho-kho. It means Rohit wants to play cricket or Rohit wants to play kho-kho. Discuss the given sentences with your teacher to practice. Neither Shikha nor Anuj like to tell stories. Either Bhavesh or Abha made this painting. Answer: Sentence 1. Neither Shikha nor Anuj like to tell stories. The sentence means that both Shikha and Anuj do not like to tell stories. Neither and nor are used to connect two negative choices, indicating that neither of the two subjects, Shikha and Anuj, like storytelling. Example: neither the cat nor the dog wants to go outside. Sentence 2. Either Bhavesh or Abha made this painting. The sentence means that one of the two people, Bhavesh or Abha, made the painting. Either and or are used to present two possibilities, indicating that it must be one or the other, but not both. Example, either you or I will present the project. These conjunctions help in clearly specifying whether we are discussing two negative options or two possible choices. They are useful in making our statements precise and avoiding ambiguity. Let us listen. First, you will listen to a story about unlikely friends. Use exact words from the story to fill up the missing details in the paragraph. Refer to page 71 for transcript. The leopard is a wild animal, but it became a friend of a cow. When the leopard grew up, it left the village. It came in the night to meet the cows. The leopard would sit beside the cow. They also played together. People were surprised at their friendship. As you see in the photo, this is the cow and this is the leopard. Unlikely friends. Second, now listen to the story again and number the sentences in correct order. The first one has been done for you. First, the cow took care of the leopard cub as a mother. Second, the leopard left the village after growing up. Third, the leopard came to meet the cow at night. Fourth, the leopard stopped coming regularly. Let us speak. Gajraj and Bunty had a wonderful time with each other even if they were unlikely friends. Talk to your friend and find out your common likes and dislikes. Share your answers with the class. I am Swati. I like reading books, playing Ludo. My friend is Vaibhav. My friend likes drawing, playing tennis. Both of us like playing in park, eating ice cream. Now, tell your classmates about your friend. You may take help of the cues given below. First, my friend and I like to play. Both of us want to have fun together. I like to read books, but my friend likes to draw. Third, we are different as she or he is very active and I am more quiet and thoughtful. Let us write. Write 6 sentences about your friend with the help of the facts collected in the above task. Mention how you are not only similar but also different. You may take help of the words given below. Same, different, and, but, both, still, like, unlike, neither, nor, either, or. Answer. The main 6 sentences about my friend based on the facts collected. My friend Raman and I both like playing in the park. Unlike Raman, I enjoy reading books but he prefers drawing. We are the same in our love for eating ice cream. Raman is very active but I am more quiet and thoughtful. Neither Raman nor I like being bored. We always find something fun to do. Either we play chess together or we watch a movie, as we both enjoy spending time together despite our different interests. Let us explore. First, the story The Elephant and the Dog is found in the Jataka tales. These stories are ancient Buddhist stories of life values and wisdom. These stories have been told from one generation to the next for over 2000 years. Find and read another Jataka story. Answer. The Monkey and the Crocodile. In this popular Jataka tale, a clever monkey lives on a fruit tree by a river. He befriends a crocodile and shares fruits with him. The crocodile's wife becomes jealous and wants to eat the monkey's heart. She pretends to be ill and convinces the crocodile to bring the monkey to her. The crocodile invites the monkey to his home, but the monkey senses danger. He tricks the crocodile by saying he left his heart on the tree and needs to go back to get it. The monkey quickly escapes and learns to be cautious. This story teaches the value of wit and wisdom in overcoming challenges. Question 2. Elephants have historically held significant roles in Indian culture, spanning history, warfare, religion, festivals, and more. However, contemporary ecological challenges have strained the relationship between humans and elephants. Have a discussion in the class. Answer. Discussion points on elephants in Indian culture and contemporary ecological challenges. Historical significance, war and work. Elephants were used in battles and for heavy labor in construction. Religion and festivals. They are considered sacred in Hinduism, associated with Lord Ganesha, and feature prominently in various festivals. Contemporary challenges, habitat loss, deforestation, and urbanization are reducing natural habitats for elephants. Second, human elephant conflict. As elephants search for food, they often enter human settlements, leading to conflicts. Third, conservation efforts. Discuss the role of wildlife sanctuaries, anti poaching measures, and community based conservation. Questions for discussion. First, how can we balance development and conservation? Suggested answers. To balance development and conservation, it's essential to implement sustainable practices that protect natural habitats while allowing for economic growth. This can include environmental impact assessments (EIAs), conduct thorough assessments before starting development projects to understand and mitigate their impact on wildlife and ecosystems. Next, sustainable land use planning. Designate specific areas for development and conservation, ensuring that critical habitats are protected. Next, green infrastructure. Incorporate eco-friendly technologies and practices in development projects to minimize environmental damage. Next question, what are some effective strategies to reduce human-elephant conflicts? Effective strategies to reduce human-elephant conflicts. Community-based approaches involve local communities in conservation efforts, providing them with education and resources to coexist peacefully with elephants. Elephant corridors. Establish and maintain corridors that allow elephants to move safely between habitats, reducing the likelihood of them entering human settlements. Next, early warning systems. Implement systems that alert communities of elephant movements, allowing them to take preventive measures. Fencing and barriers. Use barriers like beehive fencing or chili pepper barriers, which are effective in deterring elephants without harming them. Next question, how can cultural values help in elephant conservation efforts? Answer, religious significance. Leverage the cultural and religious importance of elephants in Hinduism and other traditions to promote their protection and conservation. Next, traditional knowledge. Utilize indigenous knowledge and practices that have historically contributed to the coexistence of humans and elephants. Next, awareness campaigns. Conduct campaigns that highlight the cultural heritage and ecological importance of elephants, fostering a sense of pride and responsibility in protecting them. Next, festivals and events. Integrate conservation messages into festivals and cultural events that involve elephants, encouraging communities to engage in conservation efforts. Question 3. Given below is a news report from an elephant sanctuary in the United States about a real life friendship between an elephant and a dog. The elephant's name is Tarra and the dog's name is Bela. Bela came inside a forest for elephants and became Tara's friend. Tara spent most of her time with Bela. One day, Bela had an injury, so she could not walk. She was kept inside a building for 3 weeks. Tara stood outside for 3 weeks. Finally, they met and were very happy. Answer, news report of real life friendship, Tara and Bela. Elephant Sanctuary Friendship. The sanctuary in the United States witnessed a heartwarming friendship between an elephant named Tara and a dog named Bela. Bela entered the elephant forest and quickly bonded with Tara. They spent most of their time together, showcasing a strong and unique bond. Incident and reunion. One day, Bela suffered an injury and was unable to walk. She was kept inside a building to recover, while Tara stood vigil outside for 3 weeks, showing her loyalty and concern. After Bela recovered, their reunion was filled with joy and happiness, highlighting the depth of their friendship. Lessons from Tara and Bela's story. Cross species friendship. This story exemplifies that friendship knows no bounds extending beyond species. Loyalty and care. Tara's dedication to Bela during her injury showcases true loyalty and care. Inspiration for conservation. Such stories can inspire us to treat all animals with kindness and work towards their conservation. This real life story reinforces the themes of friendship and